Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Mounties taking on the Butchers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll, towing the slab in today's game, Jacob deGrom.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. And that's downstairs and outside. 1 out, bases empty.
Ball inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Chipper Jones. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, bases empty. Next pitch is outside. There's a swing and a miss.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Peterson makes the grab. And we're back. And today's starter, Pedro Martinez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. We'll elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And there's a ball. That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now, Ernie Clement.
Third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Fastball, and it gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. So digging in, Frank Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And another ball.
No strikes.
That one in triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Here's the 2-2. Swung on, belted. Buxton settles under it and makes the catch. That is the inning. Back here in Miami, here's Cody Bellinger. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. DeGrom back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. That one missing inside. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And that's a leadoff double.
Messed up on that one.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Stays alive. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Now it's the second baseman. Jr.
Won't be doing that again.
Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Runner takes off. Bunt attempt misses. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Bellinger stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Ripped on a line. Soto makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Juan Soto now. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. There's a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. A swing and a miss. And
I hate swinging at garbage. It's so hard not to swing in this.
Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here is Jock Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. 2 down, nobody on. And that's way high. And 1-1. And that is out of play. One, 2 now. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fouled off. He was late. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Turner now. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches.
I think this dude's getting pissed because I suck so bad at batting. He probably thought I was going to suck at pitching, which I'm not the best at pitching, but I can also hold my own most games. It keeps me in a lot of these games where I can't hit.
That one in triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
I know he's pissed now. He's going to try to crank this out of the stadium probably.
Victim his first time. Late on that fastball.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Top of the 3rd, no score. That's inside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Yep.
Ready to go.
Let's get some runs. Come on, get some hits.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location. Right
We're gonna be more patient this.
over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And a base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for
There we
him.
go.
That was one of those swings. It feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Nico Horner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes. Man at first, one away. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. First pitch, just misses. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Runner in scoring position now, and a good.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
A perfect is trash. Perfect with Frank Thomas.
As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 1. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 4th inning underway. No score. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Doubled his first time up. Cut on and missed at 101. And it's 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's going to be Mike Piazza.
I'll take that dub. It's going to be my last game, though. I got to work in a little bit, and I got to take my dog out after this as well before I go to work. So, yeah. Let's just have a good game, though.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Detroit. Ready to go now? Now at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
That one at triple digits.
0-1 for count.
Next offering is fouled back. And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Nico Horner will come up to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty. Now a pop-up on the infield. Horner snags it for the second out. Aaron Judge at the plate. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Soto makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's in there, and that's strike one. Late that time, and it's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And he'll be safe at first.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ernie Clement now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one away. Next to hit, Frank Thomas. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swings through that.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. Ryan back to work. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Peterson pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Slice to right. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just missed.
That's a good pitch
1
there.
ball, 2 strikes the count.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Hellman digs in now. And that one popped in the air, left field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Juan Soto. Savage, the tall righty. He features a slider, a splitter, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. And that one is inside ball one. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
You're so hard to hit in this game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back in New York, new inning getting started, and now it's Josh Naylor. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Good eye in that spot. swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Corey Seager. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Wow.
So here's corner now.
Trying to be more disciplined.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Still tied at 0, last of the third. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now 1 missed. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back in the Bronx. Start of the 4th. Here's the second baseman.
Sorry, chat. This game is not great offensively.
And there's a foul ball. That's to third, and that goes foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Got it. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. It's Aaron Judge now. Flied to right his first time. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Almost got him. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now back.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Soto makes the grab on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Arenado, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Hammers that one deep left field.
There it is. I messed up on that one.
It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
2 outs, nobody on. Luis Gonzalez, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That's a strike. 4-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one smoked on its way out of here. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
Jared Koenig gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Base knock, center field.
The first baseman, number 12, John.
So man aboard. Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one hammered. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown.
That hit him, and the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Frank Thomas getting ready to hit, and that's fouled off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
To short, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. So now here's the DH, Mike Piazza. Swings through that one for strike 1. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Koenig back to work. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Chopped left side. Clement tosses to first, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Nico Horner. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Not
One
even
ball,
close
one strike.
there. And the count even 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Horner around second, heads for third. Wide throw, and it gets away. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Here comes Aaron Judge. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
Matt Brash gets the ball down. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings through that one. But you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone a bit. Get a swing and miss and get to this at bat.
That just misses. Now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Back in the box. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Struck him out looking.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk with down on strikes his first time through.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 strikes.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
John Peterson saves him. Struck out swinging his first time. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
And a swing and a miss.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That's offering upstairs.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Cuts in and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today.
Back at Yankee Stadium, the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder, dived for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. And they add a run. It's 5-6.
Oh, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't sit fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to have been fouled. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the job around the bases. Good for him.
Jacob Mizorowski takes over on the mound.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's going to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Kirk to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Whoa, one on the gun. Swing and a miss. That one in triple digits.
It can put up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. The hitter's got to look down.
Keep an eye on how much people are fucking drinking tonight, too.
In the zone.
One down, base is empty. Blows the high knee, pecks the next a strikeout. Michael Helman digs in now, 1 for 2. This one high in the air, left center. Peterson coming on, makes the catch. Back for more from the Rubs. We only go about 6. Here's Corey C.
Finger.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
That was upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. That one misses, so lead-off walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to tap his own either.
Here's Nico Horner. First pitch swinging.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Runner at first with no outs here. Hitting the air out to center field. Griffey gets under it.
And there's one down.
So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez will hit next.
Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, could be two. Safe at second.
Well, there goes the dream of the no-hitter. Could be a chance here if they just start falling back in.
And now, Ernie Clement. Bam, big swing and a miss.
Hold on, McCann.
And that misses off the outside edge. Seager, the lead runner on at second. Rodriguez at first, one gone. Ripken to Horner at second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Back here in New York, and now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
It might be time to check up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. And beats it for the first out after the drop third strike. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Fall off foul. Bases empty one way. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Way out front for strike 2.
That was a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses, making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on his way, gone. He sends a rocket to left, and they tack one up. On the board, it's 6-0. Adrian Morejon on the pitch here.
Man, we all know about his slider. It's just 50, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Nico Horner. Tap foul to play. 2 outs. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Soto going after it. And that is that. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
Right. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
I'm saying you tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
So, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45. Well, I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You come to the clubhouse, pressure me to cut your hair for me.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it doesn't strike out for him in this one.
Now,
Next is a designated hitter, Mike Piazza. First pitch misses. Will they pay him?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Soto at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that
balls,
one.
McCann.
Next offering is fouled back.
I'll never forget the
time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon boot. And it took a while.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the 5th time today. Incredible. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Judge comes up empty there.
0-1.
Inside. It's 1-1. Liner caught at second. So 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered in this game.
Junior.
Rolled over to third, Clement. The throw to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Now comes in to take his cuts. To third, and foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fly ball down the line. Soto gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back now in the Bronx. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Savage back to work.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Late on that fastball.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. And now Jack Peterson. Peterson just got a piece of it. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
And he's just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
On the ground, Arenado zips it to first, and Peterson retired. 2 down, bases empty. So now it's Corey Seager is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Arenado makes the play, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Caught and missed, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And it's foul away. Comes up empty.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. And here's the first. First baseman, Josh Naylor. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground to third. Throw over to Thomas. And the inning is over. So bottom of the ninth, leading off, Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off. Tomey makes the grab, one down. Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy deep. Being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. It's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Cal gets it over to first. And they're down to their last out. Clement in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
In the air, right side of the infield. Judge really on his horse for this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. This could end it. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later. And they're chipping away. It's 6-1. So 2 down, Frank Thomas. Now at the plate. Strike 1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 6-1.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining. Have a good day. Stay safe out there if you're going out, and please don't drink and drive.